I guess drop down onto it.
Okay.
Hey, can everybody hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, yeah. My UPS decided to just start screaming at me and shut everything down.
Whoa.
Your uninterruptible power supply got interrupted?
Yeah, it did the interrupting. It just, I don't know what, everything, it just killed everything and started screaming. Turned it off, back on, everything's fine. It's like, what the hell?
It's still on the record as uninterruptible. It just interrupts other things.
Correct. But nothing else. There was no like power going out in the house.
Legally distinct.
So, sorry for the interruption there, anybody. I don't know if it's back live or not. I've got to set back up.
Looks like you're live again. I saw the window go like, oh, he's offline. And then you drop later. So I figured there was some lag. All right. So, Gumbo, you're making a 3-point landing onto landfill. So we burned up the rest of the levitate on the way down. Do you want to just try to kind of make that landing safely? I guess let me just ask the question differently, because I know like you strapped the staff to your back so that it was going to make it easier to get down. Are you doing anything else to make your way down, or are you just going to kind of drop that last little bit and aim for something soft?
Wait, what am I doing? I can fly. I cast fly. That's also 10 minutes? Yeah. This will get me down the pile at least.
Oh. Well, there you go. All right. So you are now flying.
So I jump down
60 feet.
And I stop about 5 feet above the top of the pile, and I just start kind of hovering downwards.
Okay.
I stay close to it, but I do not touch it.
There's so many potential soups. All right, so you're hovering at the level of the pile, and you're looking around for an exit. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and give me a. You're looking for something specific, but you're still scanning a general area. Yeah, give me a perception check. You can roll it normally since you've got dark vision.
Sure. Oh, I was like, I got a +9 perception. No, that's persuasion.
Persuade the DM that you can see something.
3.
Persuade your eyes to see something.
Come on, eyes. All right, so what we've confirmed with that perception check is that, yep, you are in the garbage pile. It's dark. There's some walls sticking up out of it in various places. There's some walls off in the distance that seem to corral this in as like defining a larger space. It's a significantly large singular open space. There aren't a lot of dividing walls or thin hallways or staircases that you can see. It's just like one big I don't know if you've ever seen the picture of like the huge rain catchment systems like they build in Tokyo, but it's a big open space with a couple columns that support the structure above it and 2 to 3 garbage chutes that all kind of funnel down to this central point. And here I can actually give you kind of a reference of the space that you're slowly taking in. Where did it go?
Got a garbage map?
Got a garbage map. Good news is the walls do not start closing in.
Nice.
What do we call it? Ah. I think. Okay, now let me actually put you on it. Because I think it started all masked from a combat tracker. Okay, good. The grid's working. So now, let me see if I remember how to add you or reveal some masking. Is it Shift? Alt? Yep, but that's not what I wanted to do. No! There we go. See if... Do you see a wobbly space?
I see it.
Map. Okay. So what you're taking in there, and apologies that all the colors are almost the same thing. The black border is showing like kind of a. That's the low walls that look like they're like a kind of intentional structure. They're peeking out over the kind of sloping garbage pile. So there's some off to your left and south and north, and then you can kind of see like a more like the actual floor of the space where the garbage pile peters out down to your like lower right. But with a 3, I think that'll be kind of that's the fog of war that you've cleared in this space so far.
This is going to take a bit longer than I thought.
So let me see. Can you make me, because that was below your passive perception, can you make me a dex save to try to move out of the way of a nasty looking pseudopod that kind of shoots up out of the garbage at you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you make the save, so you're not going to get a grapple. But that's... Hold on, I got to change a couple things now.
Let's see how the other 3 attacks go.
Okay. That switches over. I guess, Wavash, you might want to pull that map up too, because you are technically there.
I'm still on the cage map.
You should see the image Lost and Found's map in the chat in Fantasy Grounds. I think if you just click that shield, it'll pull you over to the other one? Not sure.
I see.
Okay, cool.
Nope.
So
That's a picture of Gumbo?
it showed you there for a second. Here, I'll pull you over. Let's see if this works.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
It just starts zoomed in on Gumbo for some reason.
Fair enough.
Well,
For the time being, you are Gumbo's location. Okay, now where did you find so many things? It's not it. It's uncategorized, right? Yes. Make sure that you're... Hold on. Do it in combat track? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I should have done the attack first, honestly. Let's see if this even hits. Okay, so that was a hit, but you managed to dodge the grapple portion. So it's more of a glancing blow this time. However, let me roll, what is it, a D10 or a D8? This will be fun. Notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so D10. 1. 1 is fire damage. So that'll be... That's going to be half. Hold up. Where's the damage portion? Oh, it didn't... Frick. Let me look at the sheet. Sorry, guys. I customized an NPC and I didn't use a keyword correctly, and now it doesn't show damage
All
on it.
good.
How foolish of me.
Yeah. There we go. It was... Okay, that was 13, so 6 fire damage. Do you have any fire resistance?
I do have fire resistance.
Okay, so 3.
Nice. I'm at 33 wounds.
Okay. Here comes the second one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so the deck save is still like preventing you from actually being grappled by this thing, but this is kind of like I want to say the surprise round of a couple pseudopods. I will go ahead and it does not pull the pseudopod back down like under the trash pile, so I'll go ahead and just give you like a NPC location, just so you can. Nope, why can't I move it? Oh, because I'm still in mask mode. There we go. Invisible.
Oh.
That crit. So I'm assuming a 30 definitely hits.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be. How do I make that? I guess that's just double the dice, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so. Wow, that was almost all 4s. 16 plus 22 points of. This one's lightning damage. So the first, like, you can see this now that the initial shock, haha, no pun intended, is over. The first pseudopod that flew out kind of was dragging like this weird jelly behind it that, like, there was like a clicking sound before everything kind of flared into flame before it came down. And this next one looks like it's actually got some like bizarre kitchen appliance looking things. I know that's kind of meta. Maybe Gumbo hasn't seen kitchen appliances, but from our view, it's like parts of a blender and like some wires and things. So as it flies out and comes down, there's just this arcing energy to it, and catches you like square across the back. Wavash, I want you to make a dex save because this hits a lot of her at once.
Anyone know the dex of a cockroach?
It's not high, champ.
It's in the NPC table, right? Oh. Nope, the only thing with that spelling is cockatrice. I think we were saying cockroach for flavor.
I feel like cockroaches
Just do
actually
rat
get
spats.
advantage on all saving throws to reflect them being insanely hard to kill. I just think that would be funny.
Gumbo, are you at all non-conductive?
Is anybody else having a hard time hearing Scott? I've got him up on 200% in Discord and I can't hear him.
I can hear him,
Oh.
but I've got my headphones turned up. I have noticed that he just seems quieter than the rest
He
of
is
us
very.
for a
He
while.
has been quiet for
Okay,
a while.
just
Yeah.
making sure if it was me or not.
Okay. Rip.
I mean, for me, you're still coming through fine because I just cranked my headphones a little bit. But like compared to everybody else, I can tell that you're somehow lower. We were saying, we were just going to use a bat, and then we said you were a cockroach. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a Dex 15. So you
But-
got.
So roll a d20, do like plus 2, 3.
Yeah, it doesn't have any specific additional saves.
– 14?
Okay. That's good enough to not get shocked. I don't think you have that many hit points as a cockroach either. So yeah, I think you are just kind of clinging to some like cloak material that you don't happen to get hit by the electrified pseudopod itself. So you are still a harried but tiny passenger. And now you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Can I willingly end the polymorph, or is that on Gumbo?
You pretty much have to take damage at this point.
Ah!
You can't end it yourself. And
Because
that'd be a
I am
little trouble if
I am
this thing goes first.
specifically
Oh, it goes
resistant
first.
to electricity when I'm me.
Yeah, I might go down here.
Oh, good.
Wabash, go ahead for initiative, just so we know where you're at in the general order.
I almost rolled a natural 20.
Hi, Jeff, for now. Ethic does not need to be a combat tracker.
I had a short life, but a good life.
Yeah, I don't want to. We'll just say that, like, within that 5-foot range, both the pseudopods are currently up out of the garbage. You haven't seen like the center mass of this thing yet. They're just kind of sticking up, kind of tree trunk size, maybe wavering 8 to 10 feet at the end of the pseudopod, up above the general trash surface. It's going to do its multi-attack.
How rude.
Target correct, yes.
So what's your next character gonna be, Kate?
I don't know. I think I might play maybe a wizard.
First one misses.
Oh no, there's a chance. There's a chance.
A spaghetti wizard.
Second one.
Oh, look at
That also misses.
Yes.
Third and final attack of the multi-attack.
Yes, it is.
Luck be with you.
That's 0 for 3. One of the arms that has, so the multi-attack of 3 different swings, a third tentacle pseudopod jelly thing burst up through the surface and also took a swing. And now one of them, you notice, kind of disappears back under. The other 2 are still just kind of wavering there menacingly. But that's turn. Muvash, anything you want to do?
The staff of power saving your ass.
Vash is gonna jump on the mitten whelp and try to get himself unpolymorphed.
Wait, I can just squish you now. Hold on, come back.
Okay. Do you want me to transform back to a dragonborn on top of your shoulder?
You just hear that like little voice. Kill me.
Kill me.
Do you want to hold your action?
Wait a minute! I don't have my weapons. I couldn't come in with my weapons. I'm gonna be useless.
No, I think
Trash all around here. You can pick up something.
here's the plan. I think we leave very fast.
Don't you have dragon breath too? You got your breath weapon.
I do have my breath weapon. I have one breath weapon.
I'm just saying, it's there. Use your fist, spider.
Why do you not have
Get
your
in there.
weapons? Because when we came in,
Well, yeah, I couldn't really.
Okay, I didn't remember if you had a way to like stash them or something. Because I'm like, well, they will go with you with polymorph.
No, I just didn't bring them because how am I going to explain that to the guys at the gate?
This is my emotional support weapon.
I will just say it's an emotional support weapon.
Given that, you know, this is all kind of heist vibes, if you want to like flashback and try and kind of figure out a way you could have stashed something, given how
You see this
your track
watch?
record for everything going flawlessly has never been that great.
It's okay. I'll just use my explosive pen that I got from Q. That's a James Bond joke.
Oh.
I don't know. It feels kind of. Are you going to be able to get out of here quickly, Gumbo?
I have fly on still. My movement speed is 60.
I mean, I guess worst comes to worst, you can just fly to the top of the room and it can't attack you.
Yeah.
It seems because the entire conceit was that I didn't bring them because I wanted to
No,
not give us away.
there's
But-
no reason to pick a fight here when we can perfectly well just run away very fast.
All right. I guess I will hold action.
The antenna look worried at you, Gumbo. Squeak.
Okay, I got a plan.
All right. That
Okay.
okay. Well, it's your turn. Go for it.
Action disengage.
Okie doke.
I'm gonna fly. How much room is above me from the pile?
Where you came down. Okay, I need to retcon a little bit of visibility just because. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Masking. Okay, so you came down. Where's my regular marker? Like here. And
Okay.
that was about a 30-foot drop from the chute, which is just like barely peeking out from the ceiling. The pile over here climbs higher than that. So in the center of the room, you've got maybe 20 to 15 feet of clearance between the pile and the ceiling. And then it drops away, you know, the further you get from the middle of the pile.
Okay, here's the plan. Disengaging, going up 20. If I can go over this way, I'm gonna go this way.
Yep.
And
Oops,
I'm just
I need my mouse.
looking for my exit. Do I have any
You said
bonuses?
disengage. Okay.
Yep.
So
I
yeah, you're
do.
gonna.
I'll
Let me
also
do
try to keep the
like-
trash is a bit lower if that helps. Keep me out of range.
Okay. Go ahead and give me one more perception check. DC's a little bit higher because you're more concerned about the combat than you are the details of the space.
Sure. That's a little better.
That's a lot better. So you do pick up a couple things on your movement. You can see that, like, you're starting to see the edges of the room, and you see that there seems to be like a darkened hallway over here. You're also noticing like tiny, like little cracks of light and weird. What's the word I'm looking for? Very, very dark, diffuse light seems to be kind of emanating from the wall in that direction, which seems to be kind of like it's got like a curve to it.
Weird.
And since you're going in that direction, yeah, that's about all you pick up. But that
Okay, awesome.
moves you out of the way.
That's my go.
Okay. That person is not there. Go around real fast. We come back to the whelp. Both the pseudopods immediately disappear into the trash. You then, or we, if you're not looking behind you, maybe Wavash sees this as he's watching behind you as you run forward or fly forward. A alarming not tidal wave, like lump of various garbage and refuse and slop starts to move at a very quick pace in your direction.
There are some very loud squeaks coming from behind you.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too.
Let's see, 80-foot movement while in the garbage. So he's gonna. You said you're 20 feet above. You can maintain that height, kind of around that area.
Awesome.
Given where the ceiling is, but here, let me find the ping again, just so we get a visual. The wave moves towards you rapidly and then disappears right about here. Like it just goes under for like 1 or 2 breaths, and then the entire thing bursts vertically out of the garbage, flies right past you, and like just lands with a sickening like to the ceiling. Just covered. It's this like sentient pile of ooze, very similar to the actual, art, but maybe not orange. But it's as multicolored as the garbage pile because it's just covered in like it's a natural armor of castaways. There's some actual armor pieces in there. They look like they might have been chewed on or dissolved. There's fragments of glass, of stone, of weapons, just everything and anything. There's some kitchen sinks in this thing, and it's just like angrily roiling, like the surface is roiling with just little bits of crap, and different types of energy are constantly arcing and coursing over it. It's about 10 to 15 feet above you.
Okay.
So it's going to, because it's not in the trash, it's going to make its attacks at disadvantage. It also can't do a full.
Miss all your attacks again.
It can't do a full multi-attack because it moved. So we're gonna try twice. Oh, disadvantage, turn that on. Yeah, that dropped at 18 for a 3.
Solid.
And sorry, that was supposed to be a disadvantage. Let's see what the other one is.
Okay.
And that's a 7 for a miss.
Kate, is your heart pounding right now?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, that's it.
And then
move on.
And then the walls start closing in.
Wait. Plan. I have a plan. Why? But don't worry. It's all going according to plan.
All according to Takaku.
It's okay. It's still okay.
So let me ask a question real quick. Part of the problem is that you guys can't communicate, right? Because one of you is a bug. Right?
Maybe.
Because if the whole point is that he doesn't want to be polymorphed, you can just drop concentration.
I'm not the one concentrating on it. Lucky
Never
is.
mind, you guys are screwed. You're all
That's
dead.
me. I don't know that.
Lucky
That's
thinks
why
they're making a
that's why
clean
we had
getaway.
we were going to resort to squishing me. Though now it's even worse because it's on the ceiling, so punching it is not an option for me now. Well, Wavash will trust the process, I guess.
It's the process. It's fine. It's still fine.
Old action.
Okay. Is it an action to crush Wybosh and deal him 1 point of damage?
Elaborate.
I know you know when a bug is on you and bites you, how quickly you slap at it. That could be a reaction.
No, I just want to grab him off my shoulder, give him a little squeeze. Is that an action?
Are you gonna be able to carry me?
No. Here's trust the process.
Okay.
Oh,
I
so
need to
before,
eat this
before
first.
let me. You asked the question. Is it an action?
Yes.
I'm gonna say getting rid of a bug on you with whatever kind of like. That's not an attack. That's not asking for anything elaborate or any kind of real strength. I'm gonna say that's a free action.
Awesome. Okay. I give Whitewash a little squeeze, just like kind of away from me.
Oh, okay.
Are you
And he's gonna drop.
throwing him?
He's just
Oh,
gonna
you-
drop straight down.
Okay.
I'm squeezing him to do 1 point of damage, and then I'm just letting go.
Why did I trust the process?
So you reach and grab him off the corner of your cloak and just kind of got that, young kid who doesn't know how to hold a pet nicely, so it's like uncomfortable and then turns to painful, Wavash, as this hand comes up and just like, oh, it's okay, I've got you. And as you let go, the blue cockroach you briefly see a blinding white light, Wavash, and then come right back to realizing that you now feel like you're falling.
I am now falling.
And the bug carapace just kind of erupts downward into his full form, and you are going to fall 20 feet.
Great. Good thing I've got that nice soft garbage to catch me.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a dex save.
Ooh, big 7. Big 7.
Okay, so that's gonna be, let's say it's 2 points of damage. You do happen to land on not the worst pile of bedding combined with medical grade syringes.
I was going to say you managed to avoid the rusty nail section. I'm glad that we were in the same headspace for that, Brandon.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that you're on the map now. Effectively in the same square.
We're going to have a very long talk.
Okay. Part 2 of the plan. Ready? Are you ready for this? Part 2? Say it with me. Wall of Force.
Oh my god, Wall of Force, that's the first time she's ever used that spell.
I
She's gonna
just
trap
pin
my
it to the
boss and everything
ceiling.
in it.
No, I pin it to the ceiling.
That's a concentration spell, right?
It is. So I also
Under
drop
5
20.
drops.
Mhm.
And Wall of Force gives you how much space? Or how
It
much?
is 10 by 10 panels.
A lot of fucking panels.
So I can very efficiently put him in a box. We're gonna hope to God there's only one of these things. I also fall 20 feet.
Okay. That'll be a dex save as well. I'm going to say, Wavash, I don't think you get a reaction to try and help here just because you fell basically at the same time.
Right on your ass.
Good lord, that's a lot of dexterity.
Okay, that's 4 points of falling damage.
It's fine. I have plenty of hit points left. Roll one of these. Okay, we're good. Okay, time to go.
I completely forgot about that. That would have been interesting.
I start tumbling vaguely downwards.
Yep. You certainly do. For the...
Okay, wait, it's time to go. Time to go.
Oh, it's the worst rolling down a grassy hill that anyone's ever experienced.
Well, get back here.
Wavash, you were holding action. So if you want to go ahead and take that now that you're not a bug, I'll go ahead and give that to you before we come back around.
He's gonna walk over and pick Gumbo up.
Hi, Whitebush.
Did you happen to see the exit on your on our little flight?
There's a hallway to our left over that way, and some weird lights up north. I think we head that way though.
You look up into the worst lamp anyone's ever hung on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And you see all of the pseudopods kind of blast outward at the same time, slamming into the edges of the wall of force. And with kind of there's a worrying moment where you think you hear like a cracking sound.
All right, time to go.
Yeah, it's holding for now.
Those are some words.
Did you put a wall on the ceiling?
I trapped him in a box, yes. Fully in a box.
Okay, what's the ruling for if... So this guy was seriously adhered to the ceiling. What's the ruling for when you, like, place the wall of force through part of a creature?
It's a good question. I think there is a specific thing for that.
Says don't do it.
Basically
The wall
says
cuts
don't
the
do
creature's
it.
space. The creature's pushed to one side of the wall. Your choice which side.
Oh, there you go. You can just push it to the other side. You can give
He goes in the box.
whoever's sitting above a real bad day, and we can just go about our business.
Fucking Flint and I are in the courtroom,
Yeah.
and the judge is like, "Hold on, something's wrong. I gotta go."
It's forced into the box. Basically.
It's like, what do you
Got it.
mean the giant dumpster squid is in the fucking adjacent room?
I specifically built my garbage disposal to make that not happen. A wall of what?
Okay. So, what's the best way to describe this? There's like a fizzling, sparking, where those appendages are actually like. It looks like they ran up against the wall, and then there's just a whole bunch of like pushing force that's like angrily holding against like 3 different surfaces, and at the point, like the closest, like, or the middle point of adherence, almost like if somebody was using shoot, what are those for cutting through steel? Like it's not a welding torch, but like those kind of arcing little bits. And there's kind of like a greenish tinge to it. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
This thing is crazy.
Hey,
Okay, so yeah, that's really good. You do some quick, like there's a Sherlock Holmes moment there where you're kind of you rewind back in your head to like everything that was covering it, and the fact that it was using all these different elements, and you're like, oh crap, there's like, it's got weird like combinations of different arcane energies, and the one thing that you know that actually takes down a wall of force, it's like some disintegrate is sprinkled into this thing, so it's not just destroying the wall, but it's not gonna last forever.
Okay, yeah. That'll buy us a little time, maybe. Please run very fast.
I will run very fast, or as fast as my dragonborn feet will allow.
Okay, so for the next handful of rounds, we can just like what you guys are doing or the effective action you're taking, we could just say you still get that for free. It's not going to pop out in 6 seconds or anything like that. But you know, you can't just set up camp in here.
I guess I'm heading towards
and why the hell not?
towards the hallway that Gumbo pointed out.
Okay, so you're heading kind of that way?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my ping is
Direction.
black color for some reason.
I could see it.
Okay. Yeah, that'll... Here. How do I measure distance?
Because personally, lights in a garbage dump speaks to me of incinerator.
Okay, well I can see the grid. 30, 60. If you're running, carrying her is... Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, you're doing fine. So let's kind of put you guys over in this direction. You're carrying Gumbo. Well, yeah, I'll let you let me know if there's anything else you're doing besides running the hell out of here. As you get over here, we're gonna clear up more of the... Livash, do you have dark vision?
I'm
Nope.
Dragonborn. I don't believe I have dark vision now.
I think you do. I do have one potion of healing I am going to take
Okay, go for it.
as we're running.
What's it taste
I
like?
don't see anything on your senses. I think you
Red
just...
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Every little bit counts. Yeah, so you're just running in the dark. Can you go ahead and give me a... What would that be? Give me a dex check.
Dex check. All right.
With alarming accuracy for someone who can't see what they're doing at all and has no idea what he's stepping on to get there, you effortlessly kind of trash ski your way down the pile without falling, without causing any additional damage to anyone, or causing someone to lose concentration on their spell. When you get to the bottom of the pile, and now you can see, just due to a little bit of... Well, no, you can't. Gumbo can. So Gumbo, you can see that hallway leads out. There's a set of doors right there in the center. The space that you saw up here with like the bizarre light, now that you're getting closer, you notice is actually just like a huge curved like bay window that goes all the way up to the ceiling, that's just become smoke clouded and like grease stained. It's just completely painted over with filth, and then there's just light, like weird bits of light diffusing through it.
Never go towards the lights in a trash dump ever.
No, not like an incinerator. Like this was the window to outside that has just gotten completely nasty.
Okay.
Like someone painted it with grease.
Why would they put a window in their trash room? So the trash could see outside?
It's a city in hell. I don't have an answer.
They're giant friggin' slime creature.
Yeah,
like a
no,
zoo
I guess it's
enclosure.
enrichment for their trash pet.
You haven't spent
Questions
much
for
time.
later.
Like, I think if Will had been sitting here or Lily had been sitting here contemplating this, they may have noticed that there's like bizarre bits of like mimicry and mockery of the natural world existing in this city on a plane of hell. That I don't know. Did you ever see the crap? Now I can't think of the guy's name. Did you ever see Keanu Reeves' Constantine?
Oh, I love that movie.
Great movie.
So the shots in hell of like, oh look, it's a city, but it's like all the buildings are destroyed, and it's like, okay, they're there, but they're not being used for the way that they would be in reality. There's a little bit of that going on, where it's like, oh, it's this awesome, like massive high-rise building, but the main floor is the trash pile. Anyway, so you guys are heading. I'm assuming Gumbo was pointing the way.
Yeah.
And you're directing him out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna as you head for that door, we're gonna kind of pull back. The camera watches like if we put the camera in the doorway as you guys run straight towards it, you can see over your left shoulder as the focus comes off of you and looks into the distance. One of those pseudopods just kind of breaks through a small hole and starts flailing around wildly up on the ceiling. As the scene cuts, and we're going to go over to Will and Lily. But first, I'm going to run and use the bathroom, so I will be right back.
No,
You did it,
Will,
Wybosh.
don't try
did
running
it.
up the side of this tower. I could do it though. Having an argument with myself, and it's going about as well as expected.
Everyone else is looking on as you have a schizophrenic episode.
Yes. Hey, how close did you get to dying there, Gumbo?
Like really close.
Yeah, but like how close is really close?
I
What,
was,
12
I think,
hit points
10,
or something?
10 hit points away.
Ouch.
Yep. And then he whiffed 5 attacks in a row.
Our hero.
I would like to thank
Enough will be
Lucky
praised.
for blessing this adventure.
Lucky's ears start burning red.
I'm back. Where we at? We got everybody.
Welcome back.
Cool. Yes. So we're cutting over to. Hold on. Somebody say something.
Something?
Hi.
Somebody?
Where am I?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know who I am. Who are you?
I think I accidentally turned my headphones way down when I set them down.
Uh-oh.
I will never have Brandon back ever again. He's just deaf.
He's gone. He lost his hearing.
Okay. So we're going to cut over to Will and Lily, who
Willie.
accompanied Willie and y'all, the three of them. The two rangers and their drow companion, who had been following along behind a bribed guide through the city of Dis, have been led. I believe you guys had reached kind of the exterior of the courtyard.
Yes.
So you're on the edge of like what looks like just a sprawling set of flagstones and what could be like a very fancy, opulent plaza, but like the plants that were there are, barren, if not completely destroyed. Any kind of stonework looks like it's slowly crumbling away. The cobblestone of the kind of ground that leads away has a weird kind of almost light bluish tinge to it. Go ahead and actually, Will and Lily.
Yes.
Nick, your entire party that you brought with you, go ahead and make me a general perception check for both of them.
Perception. Excellent.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I got that one and that one. I was clicking the wrong button.
Okay. So, all right, good to know. The little kind of one or previously two-headed, now one-headed devil that you've been following kind of points to the very, the singular dominating feature of the plaza, which is the high rise at the center. I believe you were talking to them through Lily. Is that correct?
Correct.
Somebody had. Okay.
That was Lily.
Yeah. So just indicating like
that one, that'll be that's your destination. I did what you ask.
And he's just kind of sitting there rubbing his hands.
Well, you certainly didn't lie about knowing your way around here, did you?
Not today.
We'll pay the man. Or the creature. Whatever he prefers to go by.
He's a they them. was. I guess he's got to figure that out now.
Yep.
But the imp creature turns towards Will, expectantly, almost bouncing in its stance.
Will take out the one that he had, and he'll hand it over.
Two like nasty, long nailed hands quickly like shoot out and kind of grab that orb out of Will's grasp, and it kind of looks down and and then like immediately just spins on its heels and kind of skitters in a weird, almost zigzag pattern on the stones for a little bit, and then just starts kind of walking up on the wall next to it, and then just kind of curves around the corner and out of sight.
Ah, damn it! I meant to ask him about hell apples. Will says that aloud.
Y'all just kind of mutters behind you. I still don't think that's a thing.
Well, he'll turn and he'll face the building. There she is. I wonder where our companions are about this time. He looks up at the top of the tower.
It's
probably up there.
It's impressive how far back you have to lean to actually look at the top of the tower. It almost has that atmospheric, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the light in Vegas off the Luxor, where as you follow it up, it kind of curves in your view.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that going on. You don't know if it's the height of the tower or something weird about the plane, but it's definitely, like, it's almost warped.
So, what do you think? We just, like, stand out front and wait for a signal, or you think we can go inside? You think they're going to be friendly to us here? Probably not, right?
Y'all isn't even going to answer. She's just staring at you.
Death glare.
Maybe there's like a back entrance, like I don't know, maybe like an ajar door, or ooh, maybe we could go through the sewers. No? Okay.
I personally would not like to go in the sewers in this city. Just as a general thought. I don't know if they even have any.
Well, would you like to stand out here in the open instead?
She's just kind of scanning the taking in the perimeter of the building off in the distance. It's probably good, like 300 or 400. No, what am I going to say? Like, yeah, 300 or 400 feet from where you guys are. So you've just come out of an alleyway. You're kind of on the perimeter of the open space. There's like some 3 to 5 story buildings that go off to either side and kind of box in the space. As you take in the building opposite you, like standing in the center of the plaza, what you've got so far that you can tell is there's like 2 different wings that are off to the east and the west. That it's not like long parts of the building or anything. It's just like there's almost like little stubs that stick off, like a capital I. And then the central part, you do see just like it's this curved, tall, dark. It shines kind of like glass, but you can't see anything through it. Facade that it seems kind of central to the plaza.
Ooh, I wonder what that is. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you're fine. I mean, I can keep going, or they just...
No, go. Continue.
How do I should have phrased that differently. That's the basic structure. Is there anything in particular you're looking for or trying to make up your mind about?
Well, I'm trying to think, where would my companions because the plan was that we were supposed to be on the side to like meet them to take the staff because they can't go through the portal with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think, what's the most likely place for them to reach us? Like, do we need to go further into the structure to try and find them, or are they going to try to come to us? Is kind of what I'm thinking.
Do you have any way to communicate with them?
I used to have a stone. I think I lent it to somebody. I don't think I have it yet. I don't think I have it back. That's a long answer for no.
I think one of the stone pairs is in the courtroom right now, but I don't know who has the other one.
Will definitely had one. I
Wasn't
don't.
it Lucky? Lucky had one, right?
They have what?
One of the.
You guys had a pair of sending stones?
I don't remember.
I hope whoever had it put it in their inventory sheet.
I just remember taking it out of my inventory sheet at one point to give it to
I think
somebody
we
else.
talked about this last week. I don't remember
If
what the
I
decision
got
was.
it, I didn't put it down. So yeah, I'm not
Oops.
seeing a sending stone.
Okay. So then it comes down to you and Lily. Would you guys be assuming you need to go up the tower, or are you assuming that you would meet them at the ground level?
I'm thinking we would probably assume that we were somehow getting to them because we don't know how far out of the room they're able to get. So we don't know if they're even able to get out of the room, if they're stuck in the room or not.
Okay, so
If that makes sense.
would you guys be approaching, trying to figure out a way to get up?
Yeah, that'd be my thought process.
Okay. Sure. Give me a. Go ahead and just roll investigation with advantage since
You know
you're
what?
both doing it.
I actually, hang on a sec. I still have this in my inventory. Oh man. Hang on, where was it? Oh shit. Where did I put it? What was it called? Wait, am I not looking? No, this is Will's sheet. Oh shit, where is it? I don't remember what it was called. Oh, here it is. I have the airplane float. Would that get me up to the top of the tower?
So,
Probably not safely, right?
well, no. The problem is that was very specifically designed. It's almost more like a parachute. It helped in the plane of air because everywhere was down.
Okay.
It's not going to lift you up.
Okay. I mean, I could do like a Batman rope arrow thing, but that'd probably take a long time.
I don't think you can shoot an arrow that high.
No, I'd have to shoot many arrows.
Many arrows.
Many arrows.
That'd be an interesting combination.
Okay. I mean, we could we could try the front door. I mean, maybe they have other beings that reside here from other places that aren't devils, and we wouldn't be the weirdest thing to come in through the front door.
So even with the relatively low perception checks from before, when you scan the building, there's signs of activity. It's not like there's just one room in this place that somebody is occupying. Like there's plenty of residents.
Okay. But I don't have any indication as to their species.
Nope, you're just going on a hunch right now. And based on everyone you've seen so far, there aren't a whole lot of friendly-looking neighbors that you've run across.
Got it.
Go ahead and... So either Will or Lily can roll in investigation with advantage, since you're both scanning to figure out how you want to get in.
Ah, investigation. With advantage.
I mean, it's effectively the same as asking you to make both of them roll, so I figure
Yes.
one's just helping. Better. Okay. The two kind of short wings on the ground level, you can tell both have like there's at this distance, I mean you're not miles away. There's the like kind of darker recesses of what look like an intuitive doorway. So you could either head to the right or the left. There's also, I mean, the central piece looks inviting, but at the same time, nothing immediately stands out to you as like, oh, there's a door there. It's just like this bizarre kind of like black glass.
Okay.
But I mean, it reminds you of some of the architecture that you would have seen. No, wait, you weren't there. Never mind. I'm just gonna throw that thought away.
Okay. Well, let's see. I believe I'm double checking.
One other thing that I will point out, because you did have a high investigation roll, heading to either of the wings is clearly going to keep you out of like dead center of the plaza. If you want to head to like what looks like the big inviting potential main entryway, or at least like foyer looking setup, that's like heading to the heart of the open space.
Okay.
There's some small like there's rubble and like trash piles and different things, so you can kind of sneak your way across. Like, I mean, if we're considering it like no man's land, there's different things to kind of hide under and scurry between, but there's a lot of out in the open movement.
Yeah, let's get some more information. Let's like sneak up and try to figure out if we could find a plausible way in. Maybe even like do a little bit of a perimeter check and walk around the building.
Okay, so you like sneaking straight through the center, or are you kind of aiming for one of the wings, or not really, even just generally getting closer without a specific target?
Yeah, generally, I'm going to go with generally getting closer without a specific target while we scan for something that looks more enticing, if that makes sense.
Sure. Let's get it. So if you're trying to be sneaky, or are you trying to be fast?
Sneaky.
All right, let's get a group stealth check.
Okay. Is the pass without a trace still on?
I honestly don't recall how long you guys were taking last time. It lasts an hour?
Yeah, I think you said that by the end of our runaway encounter, it had only been like 20 or 30 minutes. So depending on how long it took for us to get to the tower, it could be gone now. Let's see. So that trace is 1 hour. Yep.
I'm gonna say you're on the tail end of it. Like you maybe got another 5 minutes left.
Okay. Cool.
That was a. Good God, plus 19. Oh, that's right. With pass without a trace. Okay.
Yep.
So that's just wrong. Okay, and then that roll plus 10. Okay, so you guys are doing fine. You're it's taking you a little longer to cover, that much distance, but you're moving to little bits of cover here and there. What you don't expect is that about 10 to 20 seconds into this, you are moving across the ground, and then every step you take, you start hearing just like these horrible, like anguished cries of pain, like somebody was just either punched or like somebody grabbed a bruise, and it's just emanating from the ground. And when you look down, those cobblestones that had kind of the weird glow to them, each one is like a face, just like cemented into the ground. And that's what's screaming, is as you're moving, you're just stepping on faces.
Now, are all the cobblestones, do they all have faces, or is it just some of them?
As you start to kind of look up from where you've been moving and look around, the entire like plaza from like minus like a little border around it, it's just all paved with faces, souls.
All right, first of all, that's not good. Second of all, this is like metal as fuck. I look around. Does it seem like anybody heard that? Do I see anybody coming to investigate?
You do a quick scan, and you're also kind of you're thrown off balance a little bit because there's not really a safe spot to step back down if you don't want to be stepping on somebody's face again. So while that's going on, you're kind of trying to catch your balance. Y'all has like stood up onto a table effectively to get off of the ground.
Does it help if I step over the mouth? Like right on top of the mouth?
I mean, you gotta. You tell me how you sleep at night.
I'm trying to make it quieter. I'm just like, shh.
Oh,
quiet.
the one you're standing on? Yes. So the kind of scream goes to a muffled, just like horrified groan of pain.
Hey, shh, quiet. We're trying to be sneaky here.
Be very, very quiet.
It looks like you're in the clear. Nothing like specifically reacted to that sound. For like 3 or 4 beats of time, like 3 or 4 long heartbeats, nothing seems to be happening.
Okay, I think we're okay.
And then you just hear like this intense, like deep whoosh of wings, and a large shadow passes over you very quickly, coming off the top of one of the large buildings that you just moved away from. And you very quickly spot the horned devil that had been chasing you before. Very quickly just kind of slams down in place, maybe 60 feet off in front of you.
I stand very still. Do you think he saw us? Is he looking right at me?
He's looking right at you.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Let me give you a visual for placement.
Yay.
Where'd it go? Images. This one? Yeah, that'll work. You guys are coming kind of down the side, so let me share this. It's good news is it's the scorching light of whatever daytime is here.
I love that.
You should be able to see just fine. Where is my encounter sheet? I don't know if you can see that link, Will.
Yes, the Dirge Khalifa courtyard.
Yes.
Yep, I am there.
Okay, where's my devils? They're there. There's the list. How do I drop this into... Do I do that? No. How do I get him into the combat tracker again? Take this one out. Hold on.
You put them into an encounter first. Then I think you drop... Is that right, Bradley? You drop the encounter on the map?
For doing what?
To get the enemies onto the map, put them into an encounter, then drop the encounter on the map.
If you want them to where the combat tracker and the map are linked, you need to make an encounter, or at least drag them from put them into the combat tracker, then drag them from combat tracker to the map.
Yeah, okay.
Just drop them in an encounter super quick and easy, especially if you have multiple. Then you can just drag the thing once, type in the number of how many you want, and it'll automatically add them.
Okay, cool. Let's grab Will. Put you on the map. Lily, put you on the map. Y'all all need to be on the map. All right. So you guys are kind of moving around the side. So Will, I'm gonna start you guys like way back here.
Sounds good.
Okay. And your friend, let's see. I made the grid super light, so now I can barely see it. But 30. He's gonna land.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The grid is very small.
Okay, so he comes to like a stylish 2-point landing right there. With a bit of a grin on his face. So close enough as far as map contents. We're gonna say like all. Where's the ping? Up here is kind of the closest entrance to the tower. This is like your. This was the western end, since you guys were kind of like. You were heading towards it, hopping between hidden points, but kind of taking like a roundabout approach, so you didn't go straight to the middle. And yeah, probably help to get some initiative.
Oh yeah, that probably would help, wouldn't it?
Probably. Ouch. Not the worst, not the best. Jeff, I'm going to take you out of the combat tracker for now. And it had initiative. Dang, that's a good initiative roll. Holy crap. So let's move you up there. Or move the pointer to you.
Yay.
So straight up, Will is first. What do you... This guy's like very apparent. Like he's kind of had a mean on ever since he lost you in the first place. But he's staring right at you and just looks happy, content, anxious.
Will's going to he's going to wave at the devil and say, "Thanks, but we found it on our own. We don't need you anymore." Appreciate the help. Guys, I think we need to run for it. And let's see. Is it so you said it's just him, or did you say other guys also showed up?
It's just him.
Okay. All right. On the count of 3, let's split up and all run around him and try to get inside. Everybody ready?
I'm not sure.
I like the enthusiasm. 1, 2, 3. And Will is going to draw his bow, and he's going to fire at the Horned Devil as he runs this way.
Okay.
The plan is that we're going to split up, and we're all going to try and make our way to. I don't know how do you ping?
Whoops. So it's one of the buttons that I can click on. But
got it. I see it. There's my ping.
Okay.
Yeah. So my thought process is like, hey, let's all run to where we're trying to go. Let's get inside.
Okay, so you make your 30 feet of movement. Shoot, I should kind of explain this a little bit better. So the large half ring there does have like a 4-foot wall on it, so that's raised. You can still, clamber up if you want, but it.
You mean walk up it?
Well, you didn't say you were walking. You said you were running.
Good point.
But and then the smaller line within, and none of this is like coded into the map, so we're just gonna hand wave that part and figure it out on our own. But as far as line of sight, but then that smaller, I don't know why I'm pointing at my monitor. You can't see my hand. The smaller curve in the center of that like brown grassy bed is another kind of 3 foot high wall.
Okay.
So use that as you see fit. So you made your move. You gonna shoot him?
Oh, right. Thank you. Sorry, I was reading another ability.
You don't have to. I mean, I don't mind if you don't shoot him.
Yeah, but I do. Let's see. Gonna shoot with this guy. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a miss.
Here comes my second shot.
That's the opposite of a miss.
That kind of made up for it.
Oh shit.
Listen, calm down. It's only a longbow. I didn't even shit. I forgot to bonus action. Can I do that real quick? Can I retcon my bonus action Hunter's Mark?
Will would know how to do it.
Excellent. So that one is that's the marked for him. And that's the mark for me. I don't think I doubled that, did I? Hunter's Mark, if mark damage.
So I just see one marked on him, and I just see one Hunter's Mark for you.
Cool. Yep. Okay. Cool. Then now we will roll this bad boy.
Ooh, that's a lot of dice.
That was a lot of dice. I did not expect that many dice. All right.
2d8 plus 1d6 plus 5. 2d8 and 1d6. Oh, but then double the dice.
Yes,
Yep,
because it's critical. All right. That is Will. Uh-oh. He's next.
So the arrow, like, you get like a really good shot. It's like just below his neck, almost center mass. And he flinches a little bit with it. But it doesn't like impact him as hard as you would hope it would, given how much you could feel like, the feel of like letting loose a solid shot. Like, this is gonna bust through the target if I hit the target. And he just kind of looks down and like pulls it out, licks the arrowhead and throws it on the ground.
I wouldn't do that. Those aren't sanitary.
Scans your group really quick and just kind of chuckles a bit. For his action, he reaches behind his back and pulls out what looks like a scroll tube, and then just like holding it in both hands, he just crushes it like an empty soda can. And as he does so, you see these kind of ripples start to form in the air behind him. And through these kind of bizarre doorways that form, some friends show up.
Uh-oh.
Yippee!
Oh no, where did all my windows go?
I love Friends.
Friends are great. So we've got some of those. Matt. Okay. Now let me make sure that they show up on the map correctly. Yeah. That one. This one. Oh, that one's smaller than I thought. Still moving things around. One sec. behind him, stepped in behind him. And where's the other one? Oh, this one's fun. Gotta love those guys. So there we go. So we got a couple of these guys going up, stepping through, and then a bit of a larger ripple, and a pit fiend also walks out.
Ooh.
I see that we've upset him.
That's his turn.
I can sense I've said something wrong.
Hey, I don't suppose we can talk this out, can we? I feel like I've made a mistake. Well, I don't know that we're getting past them to the inside, and I also don't know if us getting inside is a good thing anymore, because then we're gonna be trapped in there. So she's going to. What was that?
Go ahead. I'll
Okay.
let you finish, and it'll
Okay.
be after her turn.
Okay, I was gonna like basically shout, because now there's way more than just one enemy. Shout at Will, like kind of like grab, not grab y'all, but like turn to y'all and say like, we're not splitting up. That's a stupid idea. And then yell after Will, there's too many of them now. We need to run. And she will indeed begin to run. But she's going to use her distance strike ability, which is the my special attack thing. So
That's the feature where you get. Can you link it again? I know it's either like a bonus or an advantage or something if you're moving.
Yeah, hang on. How do I? Where's the button to link it?
So the drag record link used to be a shield. Now is the little dragon in the upper left corner.
Oh, yep. What? Hang on. There we go. I literally have to drag it. Okay.
You're dragging it.
I didn't. It didn't click at first because you said little dragon, so I thought you just shortened dragon and said drag. But I
don't
realized
think anybody's
now.
ever shortened the word dragon to drag before.
Yeah, I realize now that was kind of a stupid thing to think.
All good. Okay, so when you attack, you can teleport up to 10 feet before each attack to an unoccupied space. Okay. So you can't teleport huge distances, but you can kind of blink.
Correct.
Fair enough.
Yep. So let's see. How far is that? 85. Can I see these bone devils from here? I know you said there's these walls. I'm assuming that bone.
They are not small.
So Bone Devil 16 might be blocked by the wall a little bit, but I assume I can see Bone Devil 4 from here.
Yes. So you can clearly see number 4, 16. Just because you can see the other one just to its right, you can see like the kind of spiked wings that are kind of. He's just got them raised vertically right now after coming through the kind of rip in space.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, this is my plan to get a little extra teleport distance. Fire an arrow at Bone Devil 4, then one at the Horn Devil, then one at Aranes? Why is one named? I don't like that.
No, that's the type of devil it is.
Oh, okay. Oh man, it's got such a cool name, and then everything else is just Horned Devil, Pit Fiend, Bone Devil. All right, so first attack is going at Bone Devil 4.
Okay.
And we'll teleport 10 feet. Oh, actually, if I teleport 10 feet this way, will I still be able to see?
Depending on what you're looking at.
The Bone Devil.
It's going to be obstructed for the second shot.
Well, I have to teleport before I take the shot, so I'll actually instead shoot at. I guess I'll shoot at the Pit Fiend. Or no, I'll open up with the Horn Devil.
Sure.
Because I'm also going to do my which one is it? This one. Yes, my Planar Warrior as a bonus action. So instead of doing my Hunter's Mark as a bonus action, I am gonna do force damage against him, assuming I hit.
Okay.
So let's do
shoot your shot.
That.
That's a pretty good hit.
Cool. So that's my first teleport.
Great damage.
My second attack will be at the Pit Fiend. I think I'll still be able to see him. So let's do another 10 feet.
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
Or wait, hang on, that's not. Is that 10 feet? I can't see.
It says it says it's 15 now.
Hang on, that's 5. That's 10. Okay.
Yep.
It's hard to see these boxes.
Yeah, I'm just going by where it auto fills, or
and
because it doesn't let you put it anywhere.
Shoot at him.
That's another 18. This is like when you were rolling all those stealth rolls and getting the super high numbers.
Yeah, but I'm not rolling good on damage.
Oh god. Wait, why did you get 3d8 the first time and only 1d8 the second time?
The force damage. I get 2 additional d8 for the force damage.
And you had a d6 in there?
Hunter's Mark.
Oh, it's because he's marked because of will. But Lily also has the if marked. So hang on a sec.
But that's not like a group effect, right?
No, that's
to the specific. Okay.
Yeah, I'm turning
okay.
that off.
I'll just
for her.
Give him back 5.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off for her for now because she doesn't have her Hunter's Mark active. And last but not least, the Aries.
Dean, you got 3 attacks already.
Oh, that one's probably not gonna. Oh, it did hit. Okay, cool.
Good God, plus 13. And that's just straight damage, right? Not force damage.
That's just straight damage, and then another 5, 10. So she's right behind Will. Run, you idiot! And then she will run 30 feet.
Okay. You're running across. Right about this time. Where'd it go? Wiwash, you bust out the door. Carrying Gumbo. To a very interesting courtyard scene. Not quite in initiative order yet. Just letting you know that's you've now entered the fray. We come to y'all's turn.
Thank goodness we're finally out of danger. What the hell is that?
Shit fire into the shit storm.
Yep. Hold on. So y'all's gonna swear under her breath in a language you don't recognize. She's going to start running. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Kind of land right at the edge of the planter here. And she's going to grab an item out of her pack really quick that it seems kind of similar to the one that the devil crushed. But his was almost like, I don't know, like Hollywood's version of a pipe bomb, just like a very short piece of metal that he crushed. Hers has this kind of weird, like almost organic twist to it, and like unnatural like bend, like it's some kind of non-Euclidean shape. She's not going to crush it. She's going to hurl it as hard as she can out, kind of into the courtyard. So she throws this thing, and it kind of lands there with like almost like a nasty like splutch. You can't quite tell what it was made out of, but it immediately sticks where it is and then kind of seeps into the ground. And when the devil opened these doors, they were kind of like vertical ripples in the air before these things crawled through. What she's just thrown, you see like the ground start to almost like liquefy. It turns to like a rippling quicksand surface. And some things start crawling out of the ground. So let me grab this list.
Ooh. Friends.
AFK dogs.
Our friends.
Now, whoops, did that not work? That didn't work. Okay, hold on. Now I need to grab it this way. Yes, that works.
I am so glad that y'all has a plan. I was running on fumes here.
Yeah, that's a lot of devils.
Yup.
Don't worry, me and my 10 hit points are here to help.
Oh god.
Is it creating the same thing? Oh, okay, I see it. 1, 2, 1, 2, okay. And... okay. Sorry, I wish there was a way to just kind of stamp this down, but... I gotta take ping mode off again. It's the same one. So exciting, guys. Okay, so here we go. Blink, 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 blink.
It's a Baylor.
And a Glabrazoo. 2 Glabrazoos. What the fuck, y'all?
You hear her shout out in common, "Fuck them up!" and points at the group of devils over there. And everything just like quickly like turns, and you see the devils like immediately like register, and everybody squares off. You were not unnoticed, by the way, Wavash Gumbo. When you came out the door, the pit fiend immediately like looked over and saw you. One of the bone devils turned around. The Balgura that crawled out of the ground was looking at you first. So you're not stealth by any means over in that corner. But yeah, things just got uncomfortably tense.
Oh my god, we're having a hell fight.
And that is going to be her
The new ones are
turn.
demons, right?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Are they demons? Is this demons
Yep.
versus devils now? I
Yep.
love this.
That would be correct.
Awesome.
Yep. I know the Yockles are, I don't know if that's how they're pronounced, but those are, that's Lolth right there.
Yeah, that's a cluster of demons there on the left. 100%.
Blood war, blood war, blood war.
All right, and as you see, like the two sides, just like we're still in like turn order, so it's not like a lot. I can say a lot's happening here, but cinematically, these two groups start to square up, still kind of keeping eyes on everybody in the square, looking back and forth between Will and Lily and y'all, the group of demons, the group of devils, the two folks that just made some noise coming out of the doorway, and there's a couple things I want to do with this, and I feel like I want to kind of start with a fresh evening, especially that didn't have like technical difficulties at the beginning, to dive into what's going on here. So I might just say let's kind of pause here, and we'll pick up next time.
I'm good with that. That'll give me maybe an extra hour of sleep.
With the hell fight.
Maybe, because I got to go start prepping a brisket now.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll break for commercial and come back next week with more chaos to follow.
Running, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who hung out with us tonight. Appreciate that very much as well. If you'd like to catch replays of this campaign or any of our others, you can do so on YouTube or Rumble. Likes, follow, shares appreciated. And if you'll hang on, I'll get us someone to raid if anyone's still on tonight. You can also catch us Tuesday night, midnight Central. So we will see you all then. Have a great rest of your weekend. Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.